Hey guys, welcome to our North America Gratitude Gang event. For those of you who are wondering who the Aussie is on your screen right now, my name is Angela. I am the Australian leg of the Gratitude Gang, and we are so excited that our team is growing so big that we now have a US event. So today we are going to be launching some beautiful girls, and I'm sure that if you're either logged on here live or watching the recording, you're probably excited to hear some more stories and a little bit more about what we do. So I've been in this business now for, I think, 15 months, and it has completely changed our lives. For me, this was something that we needed in our life. I was working very hard to keep my husband home. We didn't want him to go back to his corporate job that had been causing him stress and anxiety and really breaking down our relationship. And I was working online in another business trying to keep my head above water, and it just was not working. And finding the gang and finding this community where it's not about what you can do as one person, but it's about what you can help the many to do, it completely saved us. So now we do this full time. My husband is home with my two daughters and I, and it has been the most incredible experience ever. But I'm sure you're wondering, how do we do what we do and what do we actually do? So because I'm sure you guys want to hear your own accent a little bit more, I'm going to pass it over to the beautiful Brittany, and she's going to explain a little bit about our product and program that we share. So take it away, Britt.
Thanks, Ange. Yes, I sound like the North Americans because I'm originally from Canada. I've been in Australia now, though, for 11 and a half years, so I kind of have like a weird mixed accent. But yeah, I get to talk about our amazing product and program, which is something that I'm so passionate about, because I think if you don't have your health, you have nothing. So, being able to help people achieve great health and feel fantastic is one of the best parts of this job. So we have an awesome line of whole food supplements, which I love because I personally believe that food is medicine, and that's exactly what these are. So our product is called Juice Plus, and our main product is a fruit, veg, and berry capsules. So they're all about bridging the gap between what we do eat, but what we know our body actually needs, which is upwards of 8, 9, 10 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. Now, I love these products for many reasons. One of the main things that I love about it is that, I know that these days the soil quality on our farms is just not what it used to be even just 100 years ago. Therefore, the nutrient density of the fruits and veggies we're eating is not exactly what our body needs and has needed since the beginning of time. The other thing I really love about it is that, like most people, I am super busy. I'm a mom, I work, I'm studying, I've got a lot of stuff going on, and I don't eat perfectly every day, but our product gives me the peace of mind that I am fueling my body with the micronutrients and antioxidants that it needs to thrive. Our second product is called Complete, so it's a sachet or powder. And it's called Complete because that's exactly what it is. It's a complete balance of your macros, so that's proteins, fats, and carbs. It's packed full of superfoods, so it's a really great way of getting in some extra nutrition and kind of crowding out those, empty calories that your body's not going to benefit from. And our third product is a vegan omega, so we go right to the source of where fish get their omega fats from, which is algae and seeds. And therefore, we don't have any issues with toxicity or sustainability, and also no yucky fish taste. So I love them because for me, it's a longevity product. It's really great for brain health, for joint and muscle recovery. So when I'm training, obviously that's going to really help me get the best out of my body. And now, because we don't believe in a magic pill or meal replacements, we offer an incredible online holistic nutrition program as well to complement our products. So we really believe that health is holistic. It starts with great nutrition, but it's comprised of lots of different aspects, such as our physical activity and our mindset and the people that we spend time with. So our online program is full of clean, wholesome recipes that are really family friendly. They're quick and easy. You don't have to be a master chef to create them. You can find all the ingredients at your local farmer's market or your supermarket or your greengrocer. We've got a mindset series. We've got some really great physical activity resources, and it's growing every day, which is really great. It's all hosted on a private Facebook group too. So, the community is awesome and so supportive, and I really love that aspect of it. So I think that's it from me.
Thanks, Britt. You always share that so beautifully. So yeah, that is what we do. We share this incredible program with our obviously life-changing product, which, you know, to me makes a lot of sense. I got into this business because the product made a lot of sense to me. I was taking it and I had incredible results in, you know, little things and big things. My energy, you know, went from like here to there. I had just given birth to my second daughter, so I was not in a good place. I had like hormonal acne at the time, which completely cleared up. My skin is now almost the best it's ever been in my entire life, probably except when I was a baby, because, you know, babies just have great skin. But, you know, I think that it just makes a lot of sense in the way that, you know, we don't get what we need, as Brittany was saying, and it's a way to bridge the gap for us. So on that note, I am going to throw over to another beautiful mama who has become such a good friend of mine and I'm just absolutely in love with, Alexis. I would love for you to share what it is that got you into this business and why you got started.
Hi guys, I'm Alexis. Let me just kind of talk about my background for a second. I have been a human resources manager for the last 6 years, and my career was my life. I was working 50, 60, 70 hours easy, and I enjoyed it a lot. I also didn't have a baby. So 11 months ago when my child was born, everything changed for me. I came across the product in the program accidentally. I was scrolling through my Instagram feed and I randomly came across Anja's profile. I'm like, oh, this is pretty. I'm going to start following her page. So I did, and she was giving out like free 30-minute consultations, and she was a health coach, and I was very fatigued. This was when Kaya was 3 months old, and I was not taking care of myself at all. My nutrition was not where it needed to be, and I felt a little lost, and so I thought I'd reach out for this free consultation. And she said something similar to what we just heard to me, and she said, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And that resonated with me. I knew that. I knew I needed to start taking care of myself. I just wasn't sure how. And then it wasn't until 3 months later where I reached back out to Ange, and we had developed a relationship over the last couple of months. And I basically asked her, like, what are you doing? You have 2 kids. How do you have so much energy? You know, how do you find the balance? How do you take care of yourself with working and having 2 kids? And then she shared the product with me, and I immediately was like, I want what you've got. Give it to me. And so I did. I started taking Juice Plus, and I was blessed enough to get those results as well with the increased energy, which I needed because my child sleeps really every 2 hours she wakes up. She doesn't sleep at all. I don't know. Hi, you want to say hi? She's here looking. Can you say hi? This is her. Say hi, Kaya. So the product I had really incredible results on the product, which was amazing. I'll never stop taking it. And then Ange did let me know that there was a business side to this as well. And ultimately my goal was to stay home with her, but I wasn't in the financial position where I could do that. And so she explained the business to me, and after she did, and what really hooked me is that I could work less hours that I'm working now, part-time hours, and possibly make the same amount of income. And that just made sense to me. So that's kind of how I came across the product and the business, and I haven't looked back. And I'm happy to say that I quit my job last week and I'm doing this full time. So I'm super, super excited of what this future looks like for us and our family.
So cool. I love that we get to do this together and that we get to do it as mamas as well, which is just the best part. There's really no excuse. There's nothing holding us back. This is a business that we get to do in and around our lives. And to me, that just makes so much sense. You know, I always wanted to be a mum first, but there was definitely a part of me, and I know that Alexis would resonate with it, that, you know, I wanted something that wasn't just being a mum too. I wanted to have something that filled me up creatively and also gave me a little bit of community around, you know, being a woman who wants to create something bigger for her life and being a woman who wants to be an entrepreneur and all of those things. So I know that you would totally align with that too. So we're going to get a little bit more into the business side and share a few more stories just for anyone watching, so you understand what it is we do, because I know that when I came home with my bottles of Juice Plus, the first thing my husband said to me was, oh my gosh, you're going to become one of those people and you're going to get sucked into that pyramid scheme. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is a pyramid scheme? Am I about to get arrested? Is this really bad? So we're going to get Tash to kind of explain that a little bit more to you, because it is not a pyramid scheme. And Tash is going to explain what it is so that you can have more clarity around that.
Hey everyone. Hey, so I am also a mum, and I have a child that's doing all sorts of things in the background here. So that is proof that you can do this business at any time. The puppy's gone now. So as Ange said, I'm Tash, and I must admit I was definitely nervous about being involved in network marketing. But since joining the gang, what I've learned is that when it's done right with heart and integrity, this industry is amazing. It obviously gives me the opportunity to do this from home with my little one. It gives anyone a path and a system to build their own business without the risks associated with traditional business, bank loans, inventory, all those overheads that you've got to pay and spend on. And the gang has held my hand through every step of the way, and with the help and support, with this being a health, sorry, I'm having my child pushing everything out of the way here, health and support based business model, it allows anyone the capacity to lead and create a life of their dreams. So I decided to have a baby so that I could stay at home with him and be a mother to him. But what I didn't bank on was the need to forge my own identity, to, you know, feel like I was making a difference, and also to contribute. Bobby, you can't. There's no reason why I have to work the 9 to 5 grind. We don't just have to live life like that anymore. So with the power of social media and how easily it is to connect with anyone in the world, this is literally an amazing industry. It's ideal for someone like me, a mum at home. Now, I don't have to worry about exchanging time for money, and I feel fulfilled and passionate getting to do the business every day without compromising on time with my family, as you can see in the background. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. How does this industry work? One thing I can tell you for sure is that it's not a get rich quick scheme, nor is it a pyramid scheme, because those are illegal. Juice Plus is a global company, and it's thriving in a big way. So when we look at traditional business, whether we're working in them or buying from them, they're all based on a similar structure. Now, it looks like this. Now, I'm going to use my previous role as a PA to a fashion designer as a bit of an example. So at the top, we had the CEO. Now, underneath the CEO, we had the head designers and middle management. You have your marketing team, PA, manufacturing team, et cetera. So like so many traditional jobs, I was told what qualifications I needed, how much pay I would earn, and this was obviously capped, and what hours I had to work. Now, with ambition and definitely some competition, I could have worked my way, maybe up to about here. But, it would have meant more hours, more stress, and more responsibility. I would have been, beating some of my friends to a promotion. And when I look back now, I just think there's no way. That's, definitely not sort of my style of doing things. So, there's far less room at the top, obviously, with one CEO and many employees down the bottom. So the thing I love about Juice Plus is that it's this model, but it's totally flipped on its head. Now, everyone comes into the business in the same position down here, and it's what we call a VF. So it doesn't matter your education, background, ambition, we all start in the same position. So if you're willing to follow the steps that have been proven time and time again to create success, then there's unlimited potential to work your way up to the top. Which is to our pinnacle position, which is called NMD, which Ange is recently celebrating being promoted to. So don't get me wrong, it's a business. So the more you put in, the more success you'll see. But there's no pressure or time limits. Just an amazing support network and beautiful people there to cheer you on the whole way, and so many amazing women in this group helping to raise you up. So another aspect of this business that I think is so special is that the only way to get to this pinnacle position is by helping others to achieve their goal. Now, whether that's their health goal or weight loss goal, or whether it's a financial or lifestyle goal, the emotional revenue we get from this business every day helping other people is just phenomenal. So this is, as I said, about raising others up, nurturing relationships, and becoming the best versions of ourselves. So thank you all for taking the time to listen, and to both me and my child. And I hope this gives you some clarity around how the business works and this incredible journey. Thank you.
Thanks, Tash. You're awesome. You share that so well. I mean, like you said, you know, working for a fashion designer, you would think is like the most glamorous job. But at the end of the day, all businesses are made the same, where there is someone who's the boss and then everyone else works for them. So, you know, this is just a better way, where the only way that you can get up is helping other people. I think that's, you know, the most beautiful part of our business. And someone who is, again, in America, so you guys can get back to the accents that you love to hear. Although, actually, Marta doesn't have a North American accent at all. But I'm going to share her to share a bit about why she joined this business. Marta lives in New York, which is why she's on our US event. So tell us what kind of attracted you and how you're finding everything.
Thank you. And Yes, I'm on mute. Thank you, Ange. Yes, I do not have American accent at all. I'm Marta. I am a fitness professional and a life coach. I am a mom of 2 boys. And I came into this business about 5 months ago. My youngest boy was 6 months old. I was absolutely exhausted. I was financially strained. I was just trying to survive. Hoping that I can sleep through the night, which is not so easy when you have a 6-month-old. And I was just like really crappy version of myself, tired, scared, financially strained. I was introduced to Gratitude Gang by Kate Cattle. She's a life coach as well, and I was really looking up to her. She explained the business to me, and it made all sense. I jumped in immediately. I felt like there was absolutely nothing to lose for me, and I could gain a lot. 5 months later, I'm still here, and I feel vibrant. From day one, I've been on a Juice Plus product, and it's just done wonders for my energy. I feel healthy, my skin is glowing, I don't need to nap anymore. My little one still wakes up about every 3 or 4 hours. Alexis, I can totally relate to this. He's not a good sleeper, but I don't like any energy, so it doesn't matter. I also, I love this community of women. You guys are an amazing support. I feel like I have grown a lot through our trainings and through personal development that we do together. I really feel confident in my business ability. I feel like a businesswoman for the first time in my life, even though I've been attempting for many years to feel like one. So it's happening right now. I also, as I mentioned, when I came to this business, I was just really in a survival mode. And my vision was very small. I wanted to make enough money to survive, to help with paying rent, pay for groceries. And after 5 months, my vision is much bigger. At this point, I came back to chasing my dreams and creating a life of my dreams for our family. I want to travel extensively with my family, and that seems to be happening. We actually just came back from our first vacation as a family. So it's been a wonderful journey, and I'm really looking forward to see what else is coming my way with the Gratitude Gang. Thank you so much.
Definitely lots of good things coming your way, Marta. I'm so excited for you, and I love watching our American gang expand like this. So, I mean, that's the business, that's the product, that's the program. And to kind of finish us off, Alexis is going to come back and talk about the fun stuff, because she is very smart when it comes to things like money. She's been, working a corporate job. She's been a professional woman, so she understands this part way more than me, who before this was kind of like a stay-at-home mum with a little online blog. So Alexis is going to share more about how we get paid. Let me just spotlight you. Take it away, girl.
Hi, I'm back. Okay. So I am excited to talk about this because I've been able to see what it's like, the compensation plans in the business world. And I've been consulting with executives over the last 6 years on how to build traditional compensation plans and strategic business plans. And then I saw this compensation plan and it's so different, but it makes sense. So there's 3 ways that we get paid in this business. The first way, it's something called retail sales profit. It sounds scary, but it's not. It's basically you refer somebody to the product or the program and the company pays you for that. I don't know about you, but I've never gotten paid for referring a friend or a family member to get like my nails done. I just talk about the products that I use and I love, but this company does pay you for that. So that's pretty cool. And they also take care of everything for you. So you refer them to the company and to the program and product, and the company takes care of the shipping for you. So you don't have to worry about all of that. The second way we get paid is something called residual income. It also sounds scary, but it's another word for commissions, and we've all heard the word commissions before. And how this works is if your team does well, so if you build a supportive, amazing team around you and they do well, then you also do well as well. Again, I don't know about you, but in traditional business, I have never gotten paid for training a new team member that comes on board, or putting all my time and energy into developing them and getting financially rewarded for that. That just has never happened. It was just an expectation of my job. So that's a really cool way that we also get paid, is when your team is successful, we're also successful. This is also referred to as beach money or fun money. The philosophy behind this is that you could be on a beach somewhere, sipping a cocktail, and because you have done so well in your business and you've taught so many other people the business and they're doing well, your business continues to grow while you're sleeping or while you're on a beach somewhere. So that's pretty cool as well. And then the third way that we get paid are bonuses. We've all heard of bonuses. In traditional business, you get something called a discretionary bonus if you do a project and you do really well, or you have to wait until the end of the year to get paid around the holidays for a bonus. Sometimes if the company wasn't doing well, you wouldn't get the bonus. But for Juice Plus, the company, they you don't have to wait till the end of the year. They have multiple areas of opportunity and access points for you to earn a bonus. So if you're super ambitious and you want to get 5 bonuses in a year, you can do that. If you want just 3, you can do that. And there's no cap to the bonuses either. So those are the 3 different ways that we get paid. Makes sense.
I love it. You explained that so well, and I'm totally going to write out whatever you just said, and that's how I'm going to explain it to people from now on. So guys, that's it. That's how our business works. That's what we do. Everyone and anyone is, allowed to come and join our incredible community and learn how to share health and well-being online using social media. So I really encourage you that if something in this has stood out for you, or if you feel like there could be a better way for you to do life, reach out to the person who invited you or the person who sent you this link and get your questions answered. I personally said no to this for about a year and a half before I said yes, and I kick myself because, I wish that I had known about this sooner. It's definitely been such an incredible thing that has come into our life and all the lives of the women that shared today. So get your questions answered, find out if this could be for you, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I hope you all have a beautiful day, night, wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.